Hi, I'm John and welcome back to my Lair of Action Figures, where I'll be talking and reviewing action figures from different manufacturers. So today it's going to be a follow-up to the video that I did the other day, and this is going to be the review of Buzzer Dreadnok Cobra from the G.I. Joe Classified series. This guy is number 106 in the Classified series line. Of course, I'm not going to go into much detail about the box. You know that these boxes are pretty horrible and I really do not like them. So let's skip the box and let's talk a bit history about this guy. Is he worth it? Is he worth picking up? Should you wait? What are my thoughts about this figure? So of course, let's dive into the history. Sadly today I was not unable to locate the US version, so I have to go with the Japanese version of this guy. As you can see, he's pretty neat. So this guy, like all the other Dreadnoks, is not a US citizen. He is from Cambridge, UK. So this figure also came out as in the 1985 line. As I have mentioned before, he does not have the joint ball neck like the other figures from 1985. This is why I strongly believe that this figure was originally detailed to come out in 1984. Of course, you won't be able to read this. I do like a bit the art of the Japanese box. I think it has some kind of futuristic look and really gives me a vibe of crossover with what's the name of it, Transformers. So yeah, the art of this is pretty decent. And this figure was pretty interesting because it also came out in Europe. The same thing was with, of course, Ripper. The only one we didn't get at the time in Europe was Torch. He was not available. Now, of course, what else can I say about this? This guy was suggest retail price €24.99. For the US, €29.99. If you would buy it, he's currently sold out on the different websites where you can pick him up, so you will have to go onto the secondary market. Now, let's dive into what we get in the box. Of course, we get the figure, we get his emblematic chainsaw, we get his kind of axe. Oh, I forgot I have a part missing that I will have to go quickly and look for. He comes with a small knife, he comes with a pistol, and of course he comes with his sunglasses, who you're going to see is a huge problem. And of course, the last part, his little axe on a chain. Of course, this is to mimic the one that they have, who came out in 1985. Now, what are my thoughts about this figure? Do I think this is going to be a collectible item? Well, yes and no. First of all, I need to talk about something that is really disturbing. Not the fact that he doesn't get a jerrycan as a backpack. This guy doesn't have any backpack, so of course that is a bit of a shame. But what is the biggest problem with this figure? It is his sunglasses. These things do not hold at all. So you have to try to squeeze them. Sorry. I'm trying to. As you can see, they really don't hold. They don't fit on his ears. As you can see, they have a tendency of slipping off. There's not a real way to grip them. So what I find to do is you have to really bend them. Sorry about that. You need to bend them a bit, get them a bit crushed, and then you can just open them up a bit. So I'm not kind of convinced that these glasses are going to last very long, but this is the only way if you want to make the glasses hold. As you can see, the problem is also behind here, the ears are not largely separated from the head sculpt or on the hairline. So you see, the glasses don't have a tendency of being able to go behind and hold really well behind like they did with his other counterpart. As you can see, the chip move and the chip fall off. So this is going to be something that is going to be coming up and is going to be something that you're going to lose. It's really a shame they didn't do it. If they wouldn't have wanted to go and maybe give it an extra head sculpt with the glasses on, directly molded on, I would have think that would have been a lot better. But anyway, forget about those sunglasses. It's really a big disappointment with this figure. But for the rest of it, the figure is pretty interesting. You can see he has some arm hair over here, the tattoo that was also on the original figure, as you can see over here, on the side over here. So you see, they really did a pretty good job of building him back up. and the little details like the hair really works well from my point of view. Now, I was talking about Whipper because it's such a scene. You can see they really fit well on his ears. The plastic is not the same, so it does have a better fit. So I think they should forget about this kind of horrible plastic and should get rid of it. Now, final thoughts, and do I think this figure is worth something? Now, this figure is currently sold out on Hasbro's website, so you have to go to secondary market. Now, personally, I would wait. Again, as you can see, there's a lot of gear who is given with this figure. I mean, I guess the retro line will get these two articles. Maybe we get a jerry can who's going to go on his back. We're going to get the figure stand, and we're going to get a nice box with some figure art. So if you haven't picked up this guy, should go and wait for them to launch the retro line version of it. Now, what did I do with his sunglasses? I'm going to try to put them back on again, because like I said, they're extremely complicated to put back on. And here we have him geared up. As you can see, we're going to put the chainsaw in here. Oops, wrong way around. So as you can see, the figure looks pretty awesome, but I wouldn't say that this is a collectible item due to the fact that if you miss them, you can pick him up in the retro line. Hopefully, Hasbro, if you're listening and you're going to correct it, I don't believe you're going to be correcting this due to the fact that you're trying to save money, so I guess you're not going to try to redo this kind of figure. As you can see, he's pretty neat. It really looks pretty decent, except this sunglasses part. So I know this is why I will not say this is high-end collectible. I would wait for the retro line to come out. So what are my final thoughts about this figure? Do I think he is worth picking up? Do I think that is he great compared to the original figure? Yeah, they did a pretty good job on doing it. Like I said, my biggest issue is the sunglasses. Those things, you're going to lose them. The same problem with Whipper with his ammo clip, you can lose it. And I think if you don't really care, just glue it on. And here you can put maybe a little bit of glue or find a way to put a little snap so that these glasses do not fall out. But for me, this figure has a huge issue with the fact that these glasses come out and fall out. The fact that he doesn't have a backpack also is a bit annoying, because I would have liked to be able to clip these weapons somewhere around it. As you can see, his chest is a bit wobbly, and I thought Hasbro did manage to correct it, but as you can see, they didn't do it. So that's why I'm going to be giving this figure a 6 out of 10. The glasses are bad. The fact that he doesn't have a backpack does disturb me a bit. I don't care if you could have put a jerry can, but put something that you could hook his weapons on, or you would have put a clips like Whipper has to be able to put his rifle. You could have given him a little extension going around here so that you could maybe clips one of these weapons or have this hanging in this kind of way. It makes a lot of sense. And as I said, his glasses fall down. So this is why I'm giving this guy a 6 out of 10. I should be even going lower because I think that was poorly thought over on the behalf of Hasbro. So that's going to be it for the review of my Dreadnok Buzzer review in the G.I. Joe Classified line. If you liked it, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. If you have any suggestions of future videos that you would like me to do, or any pictures that you want to see, you can go to my Facebook page, to Instagram, or you can write in the comment section. So until then, I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!